Yes, people, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Touchline Facts. First and foremost, smash that like button, hit the subscribe button, turn on those post notifications so you do not miss a stream or a video, whatever. We're back with a Nothing But Red podcast for the second episode. Do you get what I'm saying? 6:30 every Tuesday, for those that don't know. I'm joined by Ahmed. His link is in the chat. It is pinned, so make sure you go and subscribe to his channel as well, Ballers United TV. What are you saying, bro?
Nah, I'm good, bro. I'm good. How you been?
Yeah, man, it's been all right, bro. It's been all right. Do you get what I'm saying? It's been all right.
Pick up the chat as well. Make sure you like and subscribe, man. Make sure you like us. 2K soon,
man. Yeah, 2K soon, bro. Do you get what I'm
2K
saying? Big up to Tim, bro. Big up to everyone. As I say, yeah, man, there's a lot to go into. We got targets revealed. Manager targets revealed.
Yeah.
You know that Xavi, Southgate, Glasner, and who's that one? Ariola. Glasner and Xavi both wanting to join Man United. That I believe that's been briefed to the press. Ben Jacobs and Fabrizio both confirmed it, which would probably means the chances are that both their agents have come out and said that they want to join Man United, which is hilarious, by the way, because I've got Palace fans that are cousins, and they chat so much shit, and they're like, I've got another Palace fan, they're not my cousins, going, yeah, so you're 17th in the league, or what? We're not even 17th, but to take the banter in it.
Yeah.
I just turned around and said, yeah, we're 17th. We're about to take your manager who won. It's fucking hilarious. It's like we're 17th, they're second. They just won a trophy. And do you know what it is, though? At least they'll accept it. You see, Newcastle fans, they wouldn't accept it. They'll be sitting there going, why did you join Man United? Why is he doing that? What is he doing that for? Do you know what I'm saying? They've ruined players. They've ruined managers. All that stuff.
Yeah, Newcastle think they're bigger than they actually are, innit?
Yeah.
That's
At least Palace know their place, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, I heard that, to be fair. I'll be so honest, when it comes to news, I've obviously heard about the targets in terms of the managers, but I've not been on Twitter, so I'm new in it. I'm new to everything in regards to what's the latest in it. So it'll be good to get.
I'll get it up.
Yeah.
I'll get it up.
I haven't seen anything. I don't know what's.
Let me just move. Oh, I can't even edit this one. Here it is.
Big up Tim, by the way, and Tyrell as well.
Big up to everyone. Make sure you're smashing that like button up, people. Hitting the sub button as well if you're new.
I heard that Xavi.
We're going to get into a lot of stuff. Yeah, we're going to get into a lot of stuff. It's all down here, bro.
Okay, sweet. So,
all right, hold on. So, Michael Carrick as well is in the thing. But so if this is from Ben Jacobs, who we know is actually a Man United, like, I wouldn't say he's a Man United journalist, but he's a tier one.
Yeah.
He's a tier one journal when it comes to Man United.
Yeah.
I said that if Oliver Glasner was offered Manchester United job, he would take it in a heartbeat. Reports Ben Jacobs via Aranera. Now, I believe this has come from Glasner's agent because obviously we know he's on the list yesterday. Well, no, the day before. Yeah, yesterday.
Yeah.
You hear there that it says, forget that one. This come out yesterday, sorry, but it was a day before. Maybe I was saying along those lines.
Yeah.
Or, from the same guy. He said the three-man shortlist, if Man United decide to sack Ruben Amorim, is Iriola, who I don't want, Glasner, who I don't really want, but I would back Glasner. I wouldn't be mad if we got him. And Gareth Southgate as well, who I actually would prefer to have than Iriola. And then, so that come out that day. And then the September 29th, which was yesterday, it come out that Oliver Glasner was offered the Man United job. He would take it in a heartbeat. Which is basically saying he'd immediately take it, and what if we know he would?
Yeah.
I mean, why wouldn't he? Why wouldn't he? We're infinitely a bigger club. You're got a ceiling at Crystal Palace. They're a small club in the slums of Selhurst. Have you ever been to Selhurst, bro?
I've never been to the Selhurst. Never in my life.
You know been to Selhurst? Don't ever go there. Do you know we've got a nickname in it in Croydon called Hellhurst? Don't ever go there, mate. It's trust me, it's a dump. Yeah, they play in the slums of Selhurst. They're a shit football club. But fair play. Look, he's turned them into an actual very good football team. Yeah, they absolutely destroyed Liverpool the other day. They should have won about 5-0. Yeah. He's a good manager. Yeah. And also, Man United will double his wages. I don't know how much he's on at Crystal Palace, but I imagine it's not on that much. Man United will probably give him about at least an extra 3 or 4 million a year comfortably, potentially bear in mind, by the way, with him, with his like, if he obviously joined Man United, he thinks that Man United will take Man United back to the promised land, right? If he took Man United back to the promised land, he's going to be on like 15 million a year with the massive ego, the Yeah, I'm trying to say, like, it'll be a massive thing on his CV that he's got Crystal Palace their first ever trophy. He got Frankfurt their first ever European trophy, and he got Man United back to being successful again. That is looking like a very, very good CV. And then end up being able to get other jobs as well. Because let's have it right. Why? I mean, I've got so many reasons to why. Because this guy's going to be rattled because he's a Palace fan. Yeah, obviously, why wouldn't you want to join Man United? Like, just being honest, like, why wouldn't you? Everyone involved with Crystal Palace would rather join Man United than. Do you know what I'm saying? If anything, yeah, bro. Other than a fan, but bear in mind, Glasner's not a fan. Yeah, everyone would rather join us than you because we're just a bigger club. Do you get what I'm saying? It's just basic football knowledge, bro. But anyways, yeah. Regards to that, though, we'll start with Iraola. I want you to rank the three who you'd rather take. Iraola, Glasner, and then Southgate. I imagine you'd take Xavi over all of them, by the way.
If I had to rank it, are we including Xavi as well? Oh, okay. So number one for me, it's between Xavi and Glasner. I think what I would do personally is I would put Glasner, Xavi, Iraola, Southgate.
That's what everyone else said in my chat. Do you know what mine is?
I think yours is going to be Xavi number one.
Oh, Xavi. Xavi. I didn't know you had Xavi. Yeah, Xavi's number one. Yeah. Okay.
Xavi's number one for you. I would say Glasner's number two for you. Southgate's number three for you. And Iraola's the last, from what I can gauge from your opinion.
Southgate's above Iraola for me.
Yeah. I don't know how, though, because that's my Southgate is a scrub, bro. He's rubbish.
Southgate's mad disrespected.
Nah. What are we doing here? No,
Southgate's mad disrespected. He is. Southgate's mad disrespected. Real talk. He's mad disrespected. What? Arteta gets love for finishing second, but Southgate don't.
Southgate he's absolutely awful, bro. Like he's
awful. Not.
He's awful.
This is what I'm saying. We'll start. Wait, can you say yours again? Because I don't actually understand. I think you said Xavi second, though.
Yeah, so I'm taught. So my number one's between Glasner and Xavi. So I put Glasner number one. None of them are the ones who I want, by the way. But from the list, Glasner, Xavi, Iraola, Southgate. I can't believe I'm saying Southgate, bro, in that list. I don't know how. I thought we got rid of Dan Ashworth.
So just out of interest, why would you take Glasner over Xavi? Because I think Xavi is literally the most proven manager we can get for our current situation. He went into Barcelona. They were 8th in the league. He had one January transfer window, which we're going to have this coming up. He signed Adama Traore on loan, Aubameyang on a free. I think Romeo as well, and there might be one more player. He got some of their players that they currently had at the football club, Ousmane Dembele, who was struggling. He got him cooking, and they got from 8th to the league to 3rd in the league, and they beat Real Madrid 4-0 at the Bernabeu. And they
he had a good record against. He had a good record against Carlo Ancelotti. He beat him 4-0. Did he take over Koeman? I'm pretty sure he took over Koeman, Xavi, from the previous.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, my thing is that Xavi's football potential-wise is going to be good in it, right? But my issue, I think Glasner, for what Ineos are trying to recruit and for what their plan is, I would say Glasner is a better fit. With Xavi, I don't know how adaptable he is. With Barcelona,
that's one thing about him. He's very adaptable.
But my thing is, like, I've watched his Barca team, yeah? I've watched his Barca team, and you can say this is an unfair comparison because Hansi Flick is one of the best managers. But there's a huge contrasting difference in how Barca play under Flick and Xavi. Xavi's ball is decent, and it's all right. It's not bad. But I think with him, yeah,
he broke a defensive record, I think, for the most.
Yeah, defensively. No. I'm not saying he's a bad manager, right? I think potentially he will be good, but the thing is with him, yeah, is that I don't know how adaptable he is. Firstly, and you said he's adaptable, but with Glasner, the only worry about with Glasner is that I know I was listening to this thing on Twitter. He said he likes the 4-4-2. He likes to switch up formations, and he's won obviously the Europa League with.
He actually played 4 at the back. We're playing with Frankfurt.
Yeah, he won the Europa League with Frankfurt. He also improves players. People talk about Mateta. Before he joined, Mateta wasn't bagging goals. He wasn't bagging goals. He was averaging 2 or 3 goals in the league. You know that. So when he came in, I even saw Elise when he was under Glasner, he was playing as a 10, as a right-sided 10. Do you get it?
Bang on, by the way. Double R, you hit them now on the head, yeah? Sorry for interrupting. Do you want to carry on?
No, sorry.
Glasner stinks of Unai Emery. He actually does. He actually stinks of the guy. Like, he literally stinks of the guy. Very, not pragmatic, but they structure their team very well. And I don't think
Possibly.
pragmatic. I think it's a word that people use to try and dismiss someone. Where reality is, I think Thomas Frank's quite pragmatic, but it makes your team. If you're making your team hard to beat, that's not a bad thing.
Isn't that
You lose
Arteta,
those
though?
games. Do you get what I'm saying? You could say that, but the thing is, right? He does think of Emery, but I don't think that's a bad thing because I'd take Unai Emery in a heartbeat at Man United. You know, I would. I'd take him in a heartbeat. I think he's a decent manager. The same way I don't think Glasner's a bad manager. And I think he'd do okay for Man United. I just don't know how it smells. Can he? Can he? He needs to show to me. This is why I'm not selling him. Can he break down low blocks? Because Crystal Palace play on a very, very small pitch. Very small pitch. One of the smallest in the Premier League. Selhurst Park is one of the smallest pitches in the Premier League. Right? And they don't play against zero low blocks. No one parks a bus. Everyone goes to Selhurst Park and tries to play football because it's Crystal Palace. Let's have it right. The way they play, they have a big man up top. Mateus, listen, he'll make Sesko bag a lot more goals. You know what I'm saying? Am I lagging?
No, a little bit. You was a little bit.
Sorry, yeah. He'll make Sesko bag more goals. He'll make Sesko bag more goals, right? No doubt. He'll improve. Cunha will be good in his system, like the Eze type role. And Buemo will be the Sarr type role. He will do well in his team. The only thing is the wing-backs. The wing-backs need it. And he would probably bring in Mainu into the team and play Maitland in the Wharton role. Because you see Wharton, by the way, against Liverpool, he was playing even further forward. You see what I'm saying? He was playing even further forward. However, yeah, this is bang on as well, by the way. Xavi would get respect from the players because of not even just as a manager, who he is, yeah, as one of the greatest footballers of all time. The guy has already gone to a big club and proven he can break down low blocks, proven he could set up a low block, proven he could beat big teams away from home and 4-0s and stuff like that, beating Real Madrid 4-0 and the Bernabeu with fucking a so-called washed Aubameyang, etc., Adama Traore and Romeu in January. Yeah, he's already proven he could deal with the pressure. He's already everything about what we need. Financially, we're not in the great position. Barcelona weren't financially in a great position. Bro, I promise you, Xavi would be the perfect manager. It's literally the perfect option to go for. The only thing people can throw at is, he's not done it in the Premier League. Bro, Mourinho did it in the Premier League. Ollie was in the Premier League at Cardiff.
My issue isn't the Premier League, you know. My issue is not the Premier League. Arne Slot's come in. He's not managing the Premier League. When they brought in Glasner, he wasn't in the Premier League. He was in Germany. So my issue is not about Iraola. I don't know where he was, but he definitely wasn't in the Premier League. So the issue is not about Premier League because there is loads of Premier League managers who I would not take at Man United, bro. So this whole thing about, he's done it in the Prem, I think people overrate the Premier League so much. All you need to do is you need to be a good coach, good manager, get the best out of your players. This Premier League nonsense here needs to stop. Prem proven. That buzzword here, when someone says Prem proven, it irks me out. I don't know what that means. Like, bro, do you get it? It's a league. You've got the same pitch. I mean, sorry, you've got two
different styles in the Prem. I hear that.
Of course, it's different styles, yeah. But these guys talk about it like it's some difficult league, bro. If you can even argue, it's not even difficult to get top 4. It's not difficult to get top 4. It's not even difficult to challenge. So people need to understand that it's not about the Premier League. Now with Glasner, yeah, we know with Palace that his possession, his average possession with Palace is extremely low. He sits back and he counters, and his record against the big teams is fairly good. Right now, with me, he said he can play 4-4-2. I don't know what his type. I don't know what type of plays he likes. I don't know what his style of play is. All I've seen is that he plays wing backs. Now, my worry is that if he comes to Man United and he does the whole counter-attacking bollocks, I'll be so real. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that. With Xavi,
it's not that I don't want to see it, is that it doesn't work at Man United. It doesn't work.
Not only does it not work
football at Man United because they don't people park the bus against us. No one parks the bus against these lot.
Yeah.
So when you're sitting there saying, I don't want to see it, I quite frankly, if it worked, I couldn't care less. If it got me top 4 and won me a trophy, yeah, I couldn't care less because then we could do 2 years of that and then transition into a better manager and go and win the league. Because we would have got to Champions League, sustained Champions League football, won a trophy. We built the foundations and go and get a proper manager in. Do you see what I'm saying? Right. But I don't personally think you can do what he's done at Palace at Man United, because bearing in mind, by the way, I know, the players he's got isn't that good. But he has finished 10th and 12th. It's not like he's finished fucking 6th with like De Zerbi did at Brighton. He's actually got European places. He got a trophy. Yeah, cool. But we got a trophy under 10 and we still wanted him out. If he finishes 10th with Man United, we're going to sit here and go, we want him out.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. So like the Ten Hag one, I'll be so real. We all got like completely bamboozled with because we thought we brought him in to play the Ajax away in it. So he completely just dismissed that. With Glasner, yeah, like people say, oh, his ceiling is just Palace. I understand that, but it's just like I don't know, man. I need to, for me, I need to understand what type of plays that he likes because I need to understand what his talent ID is, what he prioritizes. It's all good saying that you can play different formations and you like the 4-4-2, but bro, like with the squad right here, if Glasner is about what he's about, he would look at the squad and be like, yeah, this ain't suited to a back three. It's not. It's not suited to a back three because their right wing back in Muniz, or I don't know what his name is, that right wing back they've got that for Palace, number 2. He's a proper wing back. Yeah, he's a proper wing back. He played Elise in the right 10. He played him in the 10. He played Eze in the 10. He played Mateta as a striker, as a vocal point. So with me, I need to like. There's a lot less pressure as well at Palace than there is with Man United. So with Xavi, bro, I'll be honest, it's a toss up between them two. I think those two, it's between them two.
We're not getting De Zerbi, bro. Just saying that.
Yeah, he's my number 1, but I'll be honest here. There's no point in me talking about De Zerbi. That's never going to happen. He rejected us, and maybe in the future he might come, but
further down the line, Man United sort their shit out. He will come in and he will do well. But
he is the type of manager. He is the type of manager that you go ahead and rebuild and you give him whatever in it because he's.
No, not with this current team, bro. He ain't doing well with that, bro. What you think? Imagine telling Casemiro to get the ball to the back 4, bro. He wouldn't do well.
I'll be real, yeah. I'll be real. I think with this team currently with De Zerbi, he gets us top 4.
You have to bring him in the summer. You can't bring De Zerbi with his current Man United team. He ain't getting us top 4. Not with his style. His style with play, no way.
No.
He's got to play Bruno. He's going to have to play Bruno. He won't drop him. I reckon he might drop him in the odd game, but he won't drop him. Yeah, so he'll put Bruno in the 10, who isn't the number 10 he wants. He'll play Casemiro, who isn't the 6 he wants. He'll probably play what? I mean, the back 4 will be calm. I think the back 4 is fine for him. It's just the midfield, and the midfield is a pivotal part in dominating games.
But with him, yeah, like even if you're not the best technically, bro, he'll still get you bopping the ball in the midfield. Like I've seen it with the Marseille team. Like with him, with how De Zerbi is, there is no way on God's green earth here that he accepts the United role and he is forced to play Bruno Fernandes. He wouldn't want to play Bruno. I know De Zerbi, bro. He would not want to play a player like Bruno, especially in build-up. No chance. No chance he wouldn't.
Play him in build-up. He'd have to play him in the game.
Maybe he might use him off the bench, but I don't see him in his plans. I don't see him in his plans. I believe, yeah, if we got De Zerbi after Ten Hag, Bruno would have been sold. Do you get it? With Glasner, he might play Bruno Fernandes. With Xavi, was he not bigging up Bruno Fernandes, saying he's one of the best players and he's this and he's that? So, like I said, we can all talk about Xavi ball. Let's be honest, touchline. If we talk about Xavi ball with the Frankies, with the Gavis, with the Pedris, if he comes in and he says Bruno is vital to my system, then we're back in square one.
Because we're not back in square one. Because Bruno Fernandes, no matter what manager comes in, they're playing Bruno Fernandes at the end of the season.
Well, they're destined to fail.
They have to. If that's what you think,
they're
then
destined to fail.
We might as well just wrap the season up now because we're not. I disagree. I disagree with that. I think if you play Bruno in that position, he'll actually do well.
But we tried that.
But I just don't think he suits Glasner's. Not Glasner. Sorry, I don't think he suits Zerbi's system. I don't think Zerbi's leaving Marseille firstly, unless Man United threw the book at him, which we're not going to do because I guarantee you he's on decent wages. We're going to have to probably pay like 20 to 30 million to get him in, plus then give him a fat wage to get him in.
He's on a lot at Marseille. I think he's around 7 mil. I don't think he's on a lot.
7 mil a year, and he's probably on a 4-year deal, so you got to pay 28 mil. Let's say that he's on a 4-year deal, you got to pay 28 mil. 1 year off, right? 21 mil. And then you've also got to sack Amarin, and then you've got to give him a wage as well. So at the end of the day, financially, I don't see us going for De Zerbi. De Zerbi's not even linked with us. He probably doesn't want to join. Maybe in 2 or 3 years' time. But at the end of the day, they don't want to give a manager that much say, which I actually agree with in transfers. Do you get what I'm saying?
So you think yeah, if Xavi comes in and he builds his team around Bruno and he's like, this guy's a part of my plans.
He's not going to do that though. He's not allowed to do that. They won't give him the power to do that. They want to sell Bruno next season. Bruno Fernandes will say next. I think Bruno Fernandes wants to leave next season. He said this will be his last year. We know this is his last year. Xavi's not going to rebuild the whole Man United team around fucking Bruno. It's not happening. He doesn't want to do that. Do you know what I'm saying? Man United are not going to do that themselves.
You think Bruno's gone next season?
Yeah, 100%. No matter what manager comes in, Bruno is gone next season. Like, you have to deal with what you've got right now. He stayed this season because Amorim told him to left the decision up to him. Amorim rang him up or had a meeting or whatever and begged him basically to stay, which made no sense because, again, you begged him to stay and he doesn't even suit your system. So why would you beg Bruno Fernandes to stay? It doesn't really make sense. However, it happened. Now we've got to deal with it. Xavi coming into Man United, I think the players suits him 4-2-3-1. I think someone like Mainu would be his Pedri type player. Do you get what I'm saying? I think he'd do well with Casemiro. I know Casemiro is not Busquets, nowhere near Busquets, nowhere near like the type of player Busquets is. But Busquets didn't have legs when he was fucking playing for actually did. Busquets did play for Xavi. Busquets didn't have legs when he was playing for Xavi and he was bopping the ball off. Obviously, Busquets is, more competent on the ball than Casemiro by far. But you see what I'm trying to say? This guy, there's so much, similarities between Man United and Barca when Xavi joined Barca that I'm like, he is literally the guarantee that is available. You don't have to pay a fee for him. You can get him on a good wage. You don't have to give him power. He won't. I don't think. Bear in mind, his stocks aren't that high because of Barca. Yeah, he won the league, but his stocks aren't that high. He'll get a big job, but his stocks are not that high. So Man United can, give him a bit lower wage. Say, we're not going to give you that much control on transfers. We're going to give you a little bit of a say, which every manager gets, but we're not going to give you that much control on transfers. Do you get what I'm saying? His stocks aren't that high. I genuinely believe Xavi is the best option and the perfect option for Man United. And I actually think if Xavi comes into Man United team, top 6 easily. Chelsea right now are in fucking turmoil in a minute. I still think they'll end up getting top 4, but they're in turmoil in a minute. Yeah. United, all we have to do is go and get me a competent midfielder in Jan. Go and get me a competent midfielder that's good at receiving the ball under pressure. You get what I'm saying? Bro, there's probably fucking thousands out there. You could probably find someone in the fucking, playing for fucking Benfica or something. I don't know, someone who played in the Portuguese league or something along those lines. You get for 30 million, just a cheap beast. Do you get what I'm saying? To help bolster your squad. Do
you think, then, if we get Glasner and we get Baleba and we're talking about how Glasner uses Wharton and that could be vital for Kobe when he comes in because we did say the similar thing about Ten Hag, or look how he used Donny, or look like how he used Frankie de Jong. He's going to bring all these guys in. Look how he used Anthony. He used Anthony in a certain way for Ajax and he completely dismissed it when he was at Man United. He completely switched it. So my thing is
different scenarios, don't it?
You can say it's different scenarios, but like if he gets Baleba, so you got Baleba, Cass.
Baleba would be his Will Hughes, but just much better.
So you think he's going to? So if he had to choose 2 midfielders, and let's say Baleba's here, and you've got Mason Mount, Casemiro, Bruno, Ugarte, Kobe, Baleba, what's his midfield 2 if Glasner comes in?
Say that again.
So let's say we get Baleba, right? We get Baleba next season, and then Glasner's in that is the manager. We're talking about Kobe Mainu being the guy that how he's utilizing Wharton at Palace, right? It's going to be a similar way. If we get Baleba, what's his midfield 2 then? With Baleba. So you think he doesn't play Cass or Bruno? So you're saying Bruno's gone next season?
He'll play 4-2-3-1 and put Bruno in the 10. That's what he'll do. Or he'll play if he's going to play that formation that he's playing at Palace. He starts Bruno.
Is he dropping Konya then? Where does Konya play?
4-2-3-1.
Yeah, where does Konya
and Baleba in the DM? You put Mbeumo on the right. He'll drop Ahmad. He won't drop, or Ahmad will start. And
so is Ahmad pretty much done now at United?
Nah, already be done.
Because like what I'm trying to say is that
you need depth. You can't just go in with fucking 3 attackers because what if Mbeumo gets injured? Then what?
Yeah, but bro, like, I don't know, man. I just feel like with the talent that Ahmad has, bro, he should be starting in week out as a right winger. And with the managers that
he'd have to prove himself. Like, he has to play better than Mbeumo. So
yeah, but Mbeumo's not even been that
good. Then I'll hear it.
I'll be real with you, bro. Like, I know the system's crap, but Mbeumo's not even been that great. He's just been all right.
No, he's not. He's not. But Ahmad's been miles worse.
Nah, not really. Honestly,
yeah, Ahmad has been miles worse. At least Mbeumo's also scored 2 goals and got a red card. Or got Sanchez sent off. Like, Mbeumo's done some.
Yeah, but you can say Ahmad won us the penalty to get the winner against Burnley.
Yeah, but even that was an idiotic move, like from the fucking.
Regardless, he still won the
He
penalty.
should never have fouled in that scenario. He should never have pulled his shirt.
It's quality play by Ahmad still, but my thing
it wasn't quality play. It was Bruno put an overhit the pass. Ahmad just runs into the box, and the guy just pulled his shirt for no reason. Ahmad's never getting to the ball.
Yeah, well, bro, he still had to. It's still good play from Diallo though. Like he
good play to Bruno. He played the pass.
Bro, this Bruno prop here needs to die, man. I'm telling you, bro. He's
no, but surely you can't praise Ahmad and not praise Bruno for that.
Bro, surely. Like I said, yeah. No. Like I said, Ahmad pretty much made the most of it. Yeah, he pretty much did everything. But my thing is, yeah, it's like cool. Everyone could say, oh, you got your favorites and depth wise, but like, okay, we brought in Mbeumo for 70 mil, and we need it for depth. Surely, if you value Diallo as a player, would you not start him and make it and build a team around him pretty much build a team around him, and then you buy a squad man for 40 mil, for 50, not splash 70? Does that not mean, yeah, if Ineos bought Mbeumo for 70 million, does that not tell you that they see this guy their long-term right winger in the foreseeable future? That means Diallo's done, bro. That means Diallo's done.
All right, Diallo's done. Done.
So that's you're okay with getting rid of our best player for Mbeumo? Does that not show you that
firstly, he's not our best player?
Who's our best player?
Well, what do you mean? Based off of what ability?
Whichever how you want to define it.
Well, if you're going off our best player for the last 4 years or whatever, it's probably been Bruno. He's been our most consistent player. And if you're going off ability wise, it is Cunha. Cunha's got way more ability than
it's just a shiny new toy, bro.
It's true though, isn't it? Like, what are we doing here?
It's a shiny new toy, bro.
Listen, I also have a theory that Ahmad can play in the 10 and the 8. I think he can play in the 10. I think he can play both of them positions. I think you're looking at it from the perspective of starting 11s, but it's like if Glasner comes in, right, he gets Man United back in Europe. We're playing fucking 60 games next year because we're going to go far in all competitions. Most likely, we're going to go far in Europe at least, and we'll probably go far in one of the domestic cups as well. Maybe even potentially both of them. We did do that last year. About how shit we were. We still went to the final of the Euros, quarterfinals in both the League Cup and the FA Cup. So we did play quite a lot of games last season. But bear in mind, but when Ahmad got injured, Ahmad's injury record is a bit dodgy. You know, he does get a few injuries. When he got injured last season, we were relying on Garnacho and fucking Xerxes and Mason Mount and stuff like we need depth, bro. Like this whole thing, you're saying, oh, Ahmad's got to stop. Bro, Ahmad misses 2 months a season, 3 months a season.
No, listen, I never said we do not need depth. I said you can get a 40, 50 million guy for a depth player in it, not splashing 70 guy with the intention of trying to make him your starter. Now I'm going to give an example. Real Madrid, was Vinny not cooking on the left-hand side here before he came in pretty much? Well, he was cooking, yeah? He was pretty much 2 back-to-back Champions League finals. Before Mbappe came in, when he was linking up with Benzema, right? So Vinny was cooking. Now they brought in Mbappe. He's essentially a left winger.
Ahmad's not Vinicius Junior though, but yeah.
No, but you're missing the point. It's just an example. You've got Mbappe, who is a left winger. He's not a striker. I don't care how many penalties he scores as a striker, and he scores them one-off goals in it. He's a left winger. Now, bro, Madrid, yeah, did a mistake in trying to get Mbappe in it because there's no balance there in it. So one of them is going to have to leave. One of them is going to have to leave in it, either Mbappe or Vinny, and they just bought Mbappe. Vinicius will probably end up leaving, and Mbappe will go back to left wing, and then they might get striker in the future. My thing is that what Ineos are doing, it doesn't show me that they're trying to get the best out of their best players, and their best players are the Cobbies, are the Ahmads. They're not getting the best out of Cobby. They're not getting the best out of Ahmad, because if they did, they would get a manager that would get the best out of them. And you've got a manager in Amorim, and you might get a Glasner.
I've already explained this before, though.
Yeah, that's my thinking. That's just my worry.
Amorim probably said he could get the best out of both of them, and clearly he can't because he doesn't fucking use Mainu. Remember when Amorim came in, could be wrong. Amorim used Bruno as a left 10, though.
He used him as a left 10, and then he said that further up he's better further up the pitch because he can't control in the middle. He's too, I don't know, he's too clumsy in it. Like he played him in the 10 and then he moved them back in a double pivot. That's what he did. He said Diallo as well, that he's better as a 10 because he performs much better when he's further up the pitch and he's closer to the net, and then you whack him back at wing back. My issue isn't about the manager. My issue is that Ineos here, I don't know what their plan is. I've got no idea what their plan is. I don't know what plays they like. No, I do know what plays they're trying to get the best out of, but like, bro, it's just this appointment is going to be massive. This appointment, because they can't get it, bro. If they get this appointment incorrect again, we are cooked. Cooked.
Yeah,
We're already.
they can't get it wrong, so that's why I don't.
So that's why I'm so. That's why for me, yeah, like these Ineos guys, bro. I swear to you, I don't think they've got a Scooby what they're doing. They've not haven't got.
I think they know what they're doing. That's why they're not rushed it. Because if they were doing what they should have sacked him after the final, but they didn't. Whatever reason, they didn't. Right?
Incompetence.
Well, no, because even if they sacked him, I still think they would have. I think they would have got fucking heat. They would have got heat. They would have got heat. And I'm glad we didn't get Thomas Frank, by the way. I'm very glad we didn't get Thomas Frank.
Why?
Because it's saying you're sitting there talking about good football. Does Thomas Frank? Have you watched Spurs this season?
Spurs have been.
No. Don't care how they've been decent results wise. Have you watched Spurs this season? The way they play football? They're all sitting there going. They're all sitting there. All the Spurs fans, I know, sitting there talking about their creativity. Same with Glasner, by the way. I think this will be the same problem. He's never played against low blocks in his life. That is, fucking what's his name?
Well, Frank just came in. No,
Frank. Yeah.
He just came in. So,
no.
But he just came in.
Okay,
He's already.
I'm telling you that Thomas Frank can't do it against low blocks, and there's
okay. All I'm saying, he's already.
I'm glad we didn't get him, and you would have wanted him out after 6 months because we're not seeing.
No.
Football.
No. Thomas Frank was never one of my number one choices, but with Frank here, he at least improves the structure of the defense, and he also improves players.
Glasner, Xavi would do. Southgate.
And I never said that they won't do. My worry is that our better players in this team, long term, I don't see them getting utilized properly. That's my issue. That's where Ahmad comes in. That's where Kobe Mainoo comes in. Right? I am worried about their development. I don't know if you remember, but we played Amad Diallo as a 10. Do you remember against Wolves when Oli was there? We played them as the 10, and I think that was when that's when we played him in the 10. I've put the clip up on Twitter, right?
What? Go on, camera. I was just saying someone said
no, but my thing is it's like with Diallo, like you can say, oh, he can fight for his position, but even if he performs well, Mbeumo is still going to be that starting right winger because that's who Ineos bought for 70 million. He's not going to get the manager that we get. Yeah, you don't think Ineos are going to tell them, look, we bought Mbeumo, we bought Cunha, we bought Sesko, we're going to buy Belabor. Those are heavy investments. You have to get the best out of our investment. They're not going to splash cash on a manager and say, oh, you know what? We bought these investments, but if you don't like them, you can just, whatever player you like. Because if that was the case, De Zerbi would have come in. So that's my issue, innit? Like, I have no issues with Xavi's football. I'm not criticizing Glasner or any of these managers that we're getting. It's just that the compatibility is my worry, innit? That's all it is. I don't know how compatible Xavi and Ineos is going to be. And if that's
I think that'd be perfect.
Like I said, yeah, this squad, I've said it many a times, despite it being a little bit like it's not the most balanced right now with this back three, it's very capable of getting top 5, top 4. I've said this so many times, and Amorim has made our team look way worse than it actually is. So again, it's not difficult to get top 4. Chelsea with a bozo goalkeeper with 2 bozo centre backs got top 4 last year. Mm-hmm. Newcastle finished 3 points away from top 4 last season. They were close in getting it. So you need to get a manager, that knows how to, like you said, knows how to break down low blocks. And that's Xavi, innit? Xavi is all about possession. He's all about building up. And on paper, Xavi looks quality. It's just that I wonder how because Man United have never been this Barcelona tiki-taka type. It's never been like that. Do you get it? It's never been like that. So that's
what you want. And Thomas Frank is
but I never wanted Frank. But what I'm saying is that I still, just because, listen, I've got my.
If they got Frank, you would have had the same problems.
No, with Frank here, listen. With Frank, he would get us top 4 and he would make us structurally really good. And in 2 years, he would have hit a ceiling. Then you go and get your top manager like De Zerbi to finish it off in it. That's what I'm saying. So just because we get a manager who stylistically isn't my preference, if you if you get this team structurally really good and make them hard to break down, and you improve players, and you literally emphasize on technical skill, and I'm gonna literally get the best out of like certain players, then that's perfectly fine. I don't care about managers staying here for 5 or 6 seasons, bro. If Xavi comes in and he's here for 2 years and he's hit his ceiling, bounce. If De Zerbi comes in and he's hit his ceiling, bounce, bro. Next man. It's all about the next manager. I don't know why these guys are so sexually attracted to these guys in it for 5 or 6 or 7 seasons. I don't want a manager for 10 years. Name me a manager who's going to stay here for a long time. Pep's not going to come to United. Arteta, I mean, bro, he's not won anything yet, so he's just there for light bulb moments, isn't it? It's the light bulb. That's it, bro. His talks and yeah, bro. That's pretty much it. But it's between Xavi or Glasner. If we get Xavi, I'm not going to be fuming. I'm just going to be cautious about it, because I would love to see, because Barcelona and Man United are 2 massive clubs. I believe that United is bigger, but their football is completely different, Barca and United. So I would love to see if he is as adaptable as you say he is, then it could work out. I just want to see what type of players that we get, what type of players. Because in theory, bro, Kobe Mainoo should be starting under Xavi. Facts, he should be starting.
He will start, though. There's no way he don't start. Because
yeah,
well, you can play Ugarte and Casemiro in a 4-2-3-1.
Well, if he's concussed, then maybe.
Yeah, exactly. He ain't going to do that, bro. Like, it's what I'm saying. So, yeah, and I don't think Hansi Flick would be doing as well at Barca if it weren't for what Xavi did. I don't think
you don't think Hansi Flick is doing. Say that again.
I don't think Hansi Flick would do as well as he's doing at Barcelona if Xavi didn't come in for those 2.5 years and transition them into what he transitioned them, whilst also winning the league. He bought the Rafinha, he bought the Lewandowski, he bought the bring Yamal through La Masia. He made Pedri have his best season. Do you get what I'm saying? These types I think he brought through Araujo as well. Bought Araujo.
I'd say Pedri's having his best season under Flick now, but he was playing good under Xavi. However,
Pedri's best season is when Xavi had him.
You can make a case in it which version is good. Regardless, if he's a guy that's going to lay the foundations, that's perfectly fine. People need to understand, that when we are interested in a new manager, that's not going to be the guy for 4 or 5 or 6 years, unless he wins and does what Jurgen Klopp does, for example. He wins pretty much every trophy. He challenges all the time, and that's it. So people need to understand that. If it's going to be Xavi, understand that this guy is not going to be here for 20 gazillion years. There's no one going to be like Ferguson. So if we do get Xavi for 2 seasons, he improves the players. His talent ID is somewhat competent, and he's playing an attractive style of play. And he's cooking teams in the lower end, the ones that we should be beating comfortably because we've got enough quality. Then you know what? My tune will change, innit? I won't be as cautious. I need to see what he does, because what he did at Barca at Man United and what we have at United is 2 different things. We do have some good players, and also like he's not gonna. Ineos will buy players. We know that Ineos will buy. They'll probably get the believers. They'll probably so.
Bro, listen, Xavi's the easiest one, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? For me, it's a no-brainer with Xavi. I'll be honest, and I do believe that Fabrizio has been told by Xavi's agent.
He's learning it at the Premier League or something, or did he not say that?
He studied the Premier League.
Yeah.
And what's it? He studied in the Premier League, and what was it again?
He studied the Premier League.
He would join Man United immediately without European football.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Carrick as well. Michael Carrick is open to the idea of returning to Man United. Why wouldn't he? He's literally jobless right now. The club has begun preparing a contingency plan in case results don't improve and Ruben Amorim is dismissed, with a short list of possible short-term replacements expected to be drawn up. I wouldn't mind us getting Carrick on an interim, but to be honest with you, there's no point because we can get other people in as well. Like, see what I'm saying? Bro, so might as well just get the permanent one. Might as well just do that.
Just get the permanent one.
Hold on. Let me just... Yeah, go. Yeah, exactly. Just get the permanent one, bro. Because we
and Chelsea, by the way, people talking about Glasner and Iraola, and Chelsea will be. Don't rule out Chelsea for looking at our new managers too, because Maresca is not. His time's coming.
Yeah, they ain't getting De Zerbi though. Promise you.
No. Bro, De Zerbi will never join Chelsea. Never join. Luis Enrique rejected them as well, bro. No, any manager who's not a yes man will never join Chelsea or United.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. They'll never join. They're not getting them.
Iraola might go to Chelsea.
Who was the other one? I wanted to talk about the Sky Sports shit.
Sky Sports about Amarim or Benji.
Yeah, something along these lines. This image here. I mean, it's hilarious, isn't it? I'm just saying it's hilarious because it's like Monday Night Football. Everton, West Ham are playing football, and who's the club they're talking about? Man United. Just don't. You can't make it up, can you, bro? You just can't make it up, right? And then what happened is obviously they done a graphic which actually wasn't true, by the way. It was actually false. They did a graphic with current, existing Premier League ties, and it had Wimbledon in there. Wimbledon don't exist anymore, or something on those lines, right? But forget that. It's just hilarious. I just thought it was hilarious because it's like Sky Sports always talking about Man United. They can't stop talking about us. But then you get all these idiots that sit there and say Man United are irrelevant nowadays. When Sky Sports are talking about us more than they're talking about your clubs. Hilarious, isn't it? Let me just move that up. I can't even move it up. I mean, this one was hilarious as well. It's like, bro, everyone's tweeting about this nonsense, bro. It's like,
what is this?
It's just saying Man United have sacked 5 managers since Sir Alex Ferguson in 2012. Not exactly true because we also sacked Ragnick, but yeah. The league position that led them to being sacked: David Moyes 7th, Van Gaal 5th, Jose Mourinho 6th, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer 7th, Eric Ten Hag 14th. None of them had the club in a worse spot than they are in right now. Backed Ruben Amorim. How has Ruben Amorim been backed? He's literally on the verge of getting sacked, and he's been there for less time. But don't worry though, it generates clicks in it. Like they got their 630k views, 4.2k likes, 506 reposts, 155 comments for literally not using common sense. Because, as you say, Twitter is just common sense and Twitter don't go hand in hand, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? Don't go hand in hand. But yeah, man, like. I do think it'll probably be Glasner. I don't particularly want him. Or rather Xavi.
It wouldn't surprise me if we get him. It wouldn't surprise me.
I really hope we get Xavi because I just think it could become a money thing where it's like with Xavi they're gonna maybe Xavi wants a bit more money, a bit more control, etc., etc. But then again, short term, you're gonna have to buy Glasner out of his contract. So it just
you said Xavi. Sorry, you said Xavi would want control and transfers. Did you not say that?
Probably more controlling Glasner. Yeah, Glasner would accept anything.
If he wants control and transfers, then Ineos and Xavi won't. Xavi won't come to us. He won't come to us. And the guy who's going to accept, there's 2 managers who will accept. That's going to be Glasner and Iraola. They are 2 yes men. Yeah, and they'll accept the terms that Ineos proposed to them. And if Xavi, like you said, is very heavily hands-on on transfers, and who wants to come in, we know Ineos don't recruit for the manager; they recruit for the club. And it's very evident. We've seen it with their transfer strategies in it. So it's going to be Glasner in it or Iraola. But I'm leaning toward it's going to be Glasner. And you know what? He's not my first choice. He can probably steady the ship. I don't know, bro. I think his ceiling, with this squad right now, Glasner, probably be like top 5. That would be his ceiling.
Glasner.
Yeah, I'd say that's his ceiling, top 5. That's his ceiling with this current team right now, and he's someone who can, like I said, if he can switch things up, if he comes in and then he starts a back 3, then I think we're going to be in for a long season because this team is not tailor made for that. So if he comes in with a back 4, I don't know if he's going to. He said he likes the 4-4-2. Could you play a 4-4-2 with this current formation? I mean, we don't have a left midfielder really, and on the right. I mean, yeah, you've got Amador and Burma, but is he going to play Xerxes and Sesko as a 2-man as 2 strikers? It could work. They could complement each other, but it's just very dependent on what players we've got in it. But are you saying that Glasner is? You know what? I would say Glasner is better than Iraola. You know, I'd say he's better. I'd say he's better than him. If it was between,
but he's 1,000% better than Iraola. Everything I said about Glasner, yeah. My same thing goes with Iraola, except Glasner actually won trophies. Iraola,
he's won the Europa League.
He's a bang average manager that is doing okay with not a shit team, with a small club that have got some decent players. Bearing in mind, Bournemouth have not got bad players, bruv. They have Dean Oyson, fucking that PSG. I don't know why PSG signed him. Zabarol or whatever his name is. They had fucking who else? They have Kirkes at left back, Semenyo. They have a Nilsson at striker. Like they have got some decent football players. Yeah, Bournemouth. They've had some decent players.
You think he's overrated?
I think he's shit. I think he's bang average. I think he's a bang average manager. I mean, I guarantee there's bare bang average managers you can think of that have gone like Roberto Martinez at Wigan, bro. He got relegated, won the FA Cup. Like, do you get what I'm saying? Like these types of things, bro. Glasner is actually a very good manager. Like you can see that he's done it at Frankfurt. 1 trophy is at Frankfurt. 1 trophy is at Palace. I'm not saying I want him, but I don't. But like right now, Palace are currently second in the league. I know Bournemouth are like third. Palace are currently second in the league, etc., etc. I don't know if he got Frankfurt in. I know he got him to the Champions League, but Europa League. I don't know if he got him to the top 4 in the Bundesliga. But if he did, that's a plus on him. Do you get what I'm saying? Like these types of things. Whereas Iraola is bang average. That's why I said I want Southgate above him, bro. Because Southgate, bro, I think he's mad disrespected. I'm not trolling him. I think Southgate is mad disrespected when it comes to
who did he get?
I think. Do you know what it is? I think because the English fans, yeah, they love doing this whole. They listen to the English media too much, and they overrate their players. They overgas all their football players. So they thought the England squad was actually good enough to win the World Cup and the Euros, etc. Like that. And when it got to the Euros and World Cup, their big players, they're the ones they all gas up. The Harry Kane, Jude Bellingham, I can carry on, have bottled it on the big stage, which wasn't his fucking fault. Do you get what I'm saying? Wasn't his fault. Man said, shut the fuck up, bro. Listen, Southgate is disrespected, yeah? England didn't get to a final since 1966. Yeah, he got them to back-to-back finals. Back-to-back final. He got them 4 semi-finals. A Nations League, a World Cup. It's not a gimmick. I'm being dead ass. I'm being dead serious right now. Gareth Southgate isn't a good manager, but he's disrespected. Yeah, he's disrespected. People were laughing at us for getting Gareth Southgate. The guy's about as qualified as Eddie Howe was when Eddie Howe got fucking Bournemouth. In fact, you could argue he's more qualified when Eddie Howe joined Newcastle. You can argue. You could actually argue. Because he got relegated. So did Eddie Howe, by the way. Eddie Howe got relegated with Bournemouth. You see what I'm trying to say? He's actually disrespected. The fans, the English fans, love they gas up their players, and then when it fell, they need someone to blame. And you know what I mean? You know, they always blame a Man United player. And then they blame the manager because Southgate, his name's Gareth Southgate. He's got a butt tooth. Yeah, and he isn't, you get what I'm saying? He isn't fashionable, you know what I mean? Like Thomas Tuchel, he doesn't really speak well. He got relegated to Middlesbrough. It was fashionable to go on Southgate. He done very well with England. Very well with England. Yeah, these England fans need to stop gassing up their players, bro. Yeah, because if your players were that good, yeah, they would have turned up in finals in the fucking finals. All the semi-finals they played in. They got to fucking, what was it? Well, they get to 4 or 5 semi-finals under him. They didn't get to what, bruv. The first semi-final they got to since 1996. I never seen England in semi-final until Southgate. You know what I'm saying?
Tournament football is completely different to a league season. It's completely different.
Oh, I know, I agree, but I'm just saying he's disrespected. People are saying he's
disrespected by England, by England or by fans in general.
In England fans in general, bruv. English football fans in general. They talk like he's some bum, bruv. Your country produces shit players and you overgas them. Jude Bellingham's fucking crap. Sorry, he's crap.
But Bellingham is Bellingham.
But he has to play him. He can't. Really and truly, Gareth Southgate can't turn around to the FA and say, "I'm not playing Jude Bellingham." What? What do you mean you're not playing Jude Bellingham? What do you mean? He has to play him. He has to find a way to suit all these players into one. Because he couldn't drop Jude Bellingham.
His football was but with the listen. England are overrated and they overgas their players, but with the attacking quality that they had, the football he was playing was trash.
I said Southgate had the best squad in the world. See what I'm saying? You see
what I'm saying? He didn't have the best squad. He didn't have the best squad.
He had the best defence. He had fucking Harry Maguire playing in the back 4 until recently. Until the last Euros. You know what I'm saying? He had John Stones, who was not washed, but...
John Stones is... John Stones is like he's cooked for Pep in it. Like he's a good player.
Stones is good, to be fair. John Stones is
good. He's just mad injury prone. But John Stones is City's best centre back if he's not injured. So
yeah, John Stones when he was at his peak is good. Do you get what I'm saying? Left back, who did he have? What, Luke Shaw, Potato at left back. Allow it. Do you get what I'm saying? Like he's not, bro. Southgate is fucking disrespected, mate. Disrespected. They all sit there and laugh at me.
Touchline would be a great addition to Ineos, bro. I'm telling you, he's done.
I'd hire Xavi. I wouldn't hire Southgate. I never said hire him, by the way. Don't try and twist my words. I never said that. Never said hire him. I said I'd take him over Iraola, and I'd say people laughing at us for getting him. Yeah, remember when Newcastle got Eddie Howe? They have similar reputations. Trust me. In fact, I'd argue Southgate's more qualified. He got to fucking 2 Euros finals. 2 Euros finals. Oh, but the football was diabolical. Oh,
But it's true, though, isn't it?
You try and get Declan Rice and Jude Bellingham bopping in the midfield together. You try, because Kobe Mainoo was carrying them both.
Yeah, but that is true. That is true. That Kobe Mainoo was their best player in it, and that's a fact. That is a fact, 100%. But that don't take the fact that Southgate is a bum in it. He's a bum, bro.
It's not. I just say disrespected. He can be a bum and be.
No, but listen. You know what it is, yeah. You're saying that he's disrespected in England, but you have to understand that Man United and England is 2 different things, isn't it, bro? I'm not trying to see Maguire, Luke Shaw on the Southgate with flipping. No, I'm not trying to.
He's a yes man, bro. Like, he was a yes man to the FA and he's a yes man to fucking Ineos. He'll come in and they'll sit there and they'll say, well, Maguire's leaving at the end of the season. We're trying to get rid of Shaw. Etc. Bear in mind, it's not the same Luke Shaw as it was 4 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like man said, prime Reece James and prime Chilwell.
Chilwell is probably one of the most overrated players.
You named a bunch of scrubs. The only decent players there are actually decent is James and Stones, and I guarantee. And yeah, Chilwell's good. All right, cool. But that was 2021. Yeah, Reece James. Yeah, Reece James is good. Right, Reece James won the Champions League that year, I think.
Yeah, Reece James is the best right back.
Who did he play right back in? He played Carl Walker. There you go. You can't tell him to say that, and he played Carl Walker. But all right, cool. He had a decent-ish back 4, right? He had a decent-ish back 4. Not the best back 4, by the way. Nowhere near the best back 4. Do you get what I'm saying? France have always had the best defence, right? Midfield. Who did he have in midfield? In Calvin Phillips.
You talk about Southgate, who he had in the midfield previously.
Euro 2021. Calvin Phillips. Yeah. And Declan Rice before Declan Rice was good, but he's not as good as people. As I say, he's overrated. The same with the England squad. They're overrated. Yeah. Do you see what I'm saying? Yeah. And then who else did he have? Front 3. Grealish, Kane, Sterling, Saka, wasn't it? No?
Yeah, it was Sterling.
Same on those lines.
Yeah.
Same on those lines. Like, he took them to a Euro 2021 final. Yeah. And as I say, bro, it's not his fault that Harry Kane is fucking an absolute scrub in finals.
I respect Kane. You have to respect him.
No, because what do you mean you have to respect Kane? Kane's a scrub in finals. It's the truth. The guy is shit in finals. The guy had more yellow cards than goals in finals until like 2 weeks ago.
I respect Kane, man.
No, in fact, goals. No, more yellow cards than shots on target in finals than about 2 weeks ago.
Listen, in final records, yeah, it's not great in it, but that don't eliminate how good he is.
Right, but cool. But where did Southgate get England to?
Yeah, he got them to 2 finals, one against Italy.
There you go. And so therefore I can judge Harry Kane in a final when he doesn't put for finals.
But with how Southgate plays, yeah, he don't prioritize the attack. He prioritizes the defense and the midfield. That's why in knockout games here, where England, you don't see them score that many goals. How many goals do England actually score in the big moments here? How many goals do we score? Look how bro, Maguire. People talk about Maguire cooks for England. Have you seen how deep he plays, Maguire? He plays mad deep. He might as well put him in net of how deep he plays. Might as well play him and Pickford in net. So, like, bro, with how England's set up here, it's not tailor-made for attackers. It's not tailor-made. It's not tailor-made. Bro, listen, I can look at Foden. Look at Foden for City and look at Foden for England. 2 different players. Foden looks awful for England. So, yeah, Kane's not.
I don't think that's Southgate's fault, by the way. That's just Foden being shit.
Nah, but he's not.
Foden being shit for England. How's that Southgate's fault? But anyways, you're making me do some mad stuff because I'm not trying to pretend Southgate is good or not. I'm just saying he's disrespected, and I think people overrated the England team, and then coincide that with.
So you're saying he overachieved with England?
Yeah, he did. He overachieved with England. Yeah, he massively overachieved. In fact,
because of where
literally went 20 years about getting in. No. 22 years without getting into a semi-final. When he rocked up, by the way, they just got knocked out by Iceland in the Euros. Literally, by definition, overachieved. I don't care that he scored. Bro, man took fucking Jesse Lingard to a World Cup semi-final. Like, do you get what I'm saying? And he should have really won that game. If Harry Kane squared at Sterling, we're 2-0 up and we win that game. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, bro, I can carry on and on and on and on and on. He literally done well for England, and I don't think they would have won the World Cup that year. They got spanked by France in the final. However, yeah, he overachieved with England, massively overachieved with England, and you're going to see it this next. You're going to see it this next weekend. Do you know why you're going to see it? Not next weekend, next World Cup. Do you know why you're going to see it? Because when they get knocked out in the quarterfinals, that quarterfinal exit is going to hit like crack in the 80s. And I guarantee Southgate is sitting home going, they would have blamed me for this. And then all of a sudden, bruv, people are going to start remembering Tuchel's German, innit? Do you get what I'm saying? But that's a conversation for another day. But anyways, what do you think of Saudi buying EA? That would probably be better, mate, because EA are money grabbing cunts. And Saudi don't care about money, so they'll just fucking actually make the game better. So that would be better for the game, to be honest with you. Lingard was balling out, but it's Jesse Lingard, Dele Alli, and stuff like that. These weren't good players. They're decent players, decent-ish footballers. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think Jesse Lingard is massively overheated. Massively overheated.
Yeah. Same way I think Southgate is massively overheated. I'm not joking.
No,
Jesse Lingard was a squad player, decent little purple patch player, but that's about it. So I'm saying, like, I'm genuinely on it, being deadly honest, by the way, when I say that I do think that Southgate is actually massively disrespected in just in general life. I think general England narratives is that they
what's your England thing then?
They have an arrogance where they will say.
Sorry, my England. People talking about England attack here. England should be playing Kane up top, Palmer on the right, Grealish on the left, and in the 10, you slap Eze in. You see that attack there? That attack cooks.
So you wouldn't play Palmer?
Palmer on the right.
So you're not putting Saka in the team?
No, left back.
You're smoking crack. You're smoking crack. No, you're actually smoking crack because he's
Palmer's
so good
clear of Saka.
All right, put Palmer. I don't want to put Palmer in the 10 now.
Eze is better in the 10. Cole Palmer on the right is amazing. Look at the two goals.
Yeah, no, he's amazing, but Saka is unreal for England as well.
Unreal.
Are you saying put him left back? Is it a colour thing?
Bro, listen. Bukayo Saka, that guy he's so overrated, isn't he? Like, he's a good player and that, but we're talking about players that we need difference makers in it. See Cole Palmer. There's levels to that, bro. See that pass that he gave to Watkins and even that goal he scored in the final, bro. That guy is unbelievable. Whack him on the right, whack Grealish on the left, play Eze through the middle, because he cooks in the 10, and you just play Harry Kane. Simple as that. Simple. It's very simple. And in the 2, in the double pivot, Wharton and Cobby. I'm not trying to have Declan Rice. He can run around and do Olympics. All I care about. I'm playing Wharton and Cobby. And the 2 fullbacks, Reece James is going to go on the right. Left back, flipping hell, who do we got left back? Jesus.
Saka.
Yeah, Saka. Yeah, see, Saka could go left back. 2 centre backs, John Stones and Cons. I've got no idea who plays centre back. What Cons are in there? That's it. Gahey, sorry. There we go. Gahey and John Stones. And in net, Pope is better than Pickford, so what can
no, he's not better than Pickford, and Henderson's better than both of them. But I'd still go Pickford because he's good for England.
Pickford's a bozo, man.
Yeah, but he's miles better than fucking Pope. Pope's a bozo as well, bro. Pope's terrible nowadays.
Our goalkeepers on. It's like him, bro. All of them, are just steady eddies, isn't it? All the England goalkeepers. So we're choosing which one is the most steadiest. So that's fine. The goalkeeper, I'm not gonna start beefing about. Oh my god, no, Pope has to go in there. So yeah, you can fine put Pickford. We see that attack that I named you. That's England's best attack, and no one can tell me otherwise.
I hear it. Who did you say left wing?
Grealish. Facts. Grealish.
Oh my.
Jack Grealish. Quality player.
Jack Grealish, bruv. Oh.
He's better than every single guy that people put on the left, and that's a fact. Who are you going to put on the left? He's better than Gordon.
Grealish.
Hey?
Rashford's better than Grealish.
Nah. I'm not having that. That's why he loses me. Rashford, bro. No chance, mate. No chance.
How's Rashford not better? I mean, Rashford's at Barcelona and Greece at
Nah,
Everton.
look at this. Nah, you're doing a 180. You're Rashford. Man's falling for the Como Stas PR, you know. That is crazy. Nah, bro, listen, I'll be real, yeah. Grealish on the left, yeah, there's more creativity. The only thing that Rashford has over Grealish is probably shooting and pace, and that's it. That's literally all he's got. Grealish is a better player, and then we'll create more chances. I'm tired of these guys who run around and just go into six play. But yeah, that's the attack, isn't it? That's the attack. That attack is cold. It's ridiculous. And Gordon, yeah, he's another one who's just decent. He's just all right. He's not a special player like on the left. Do you get it? So he's just all right. But yeah, with England, we're massive. You are right in how they overrate the players, though. That I can agree with. The Southgate one, not really. But your statement, I can understand why you would think he overachieved. You're basically saying, yeah.
How am I wrong about Southgate then?
No. But listen, I'm thinking about it because you don't. So from what you're saying, you don't rate Southgate highly, and you don't rate the England squad. But for Southgate as a manager, he overachieved.
He overachieved with the squad. The squad. Yeah, they didn't. Yeah, they had a luck of thinking they didn't really play many good teams. But bro, that team was getting knocked out by Iceland. That team was getting knocked out by.
Well, you could say that we took Italy to the final, and it had to be a penalty shootout. Then surely, potentially, you could have actually won that game, innit?
Exactly. You should have fucking won it. I think they should have won. They're better than Italy. We're a better team than Italy.
So that's what I'm saying. It. So a team can be overrated, but he essentially should have won them to He should have won it, innit? He should have won it.
Beat Spain. Spain have got miles better full team.
No, Spain. Sorry, not Spain. The Italy one. He should.
And even Spain was close, by the way. And at the end of the day, yeah, I don't agree with him putting fucking Sancho and Saka on the pens. I didn't agree with that. Rashford, I do agree. Rashford's a bum. Rashford's the one who missed the penalty, who takes fucking penalties for.
The one that he hit the post.
Rashford took about 30 penalties in his career, or scored about 30 penalties in his career. He's
Sancho
the bum that missed it.
Crap at pens.
But
so
Saka's. Yeah, you could even say that. Yeah, Saka and Sancho. Yeah, both are great at pens. And secondly, they never took a pen in their life before that game.
Sancho's never taken penalties at Dortmund, bro. I don't know. How'd you get me? It was probably Marco Reus taking the penalties, or Haaland. It was probably out of them two.
Yeah, Haaland, definitely.
Yeah, Haaland was definitely taking their penalties. So Sancho taking pens made no sense to me. You can easily tell that he was going to miss. But the Rashford one, that's the one that hit the post, where he did that run up like that, and then he hit the post bottom left. The Saka one, I've got my favorite, bro. Left-footed players, yeah. When it comes to taking pens,
bro, they're fucking terrible. Even Messi,
I've never seen one.
Messi, the best player ever. Messi's in penalties is a bit.
Messi is to be fair, like he's a good penalty taker, but he does miss it. He does miss. But I'm just talking about left-footed in general. There's something about that angle, yeah, that they're just gonna miss. I don't know what it is. Mahrez is crap at pens. I don't know about Bale. Has he ever taken pen? I don't know about Bale, but yeah.
Mahrez.
No, Mahrez is rubbish at penalties, but Bale. I don't know if he's taken penalties in the past, Gareth. I don't know how many he's taken, to be fair.
I actually don't. I couldn't tell you.
And Boomer missed a penalty.
Even Robin, bro. You know what it is about left footers though. Is the pressure penalties the ones they always miss. Messi's missed pressure penalties. Fucking Robin missed one in the Champions League final. Who else? Mahrez missed one at Anfield in the title race, and they drew 0-0. He could have won the game a lot, like later on in the game, whatever. Missed the penalty, skied it. Do you get what I'm saying? Saka missed the one in the Euros final and missed the one in the against West Ham. Maybe the one against West Ham. Yeah, I wouldn't be counted that they won the game.
They won, yeah. It was still a pressurized moment, but they won in it. I know that's understandable.
Yeah, I'm saying like they were 3-0 up in it or something like that. So it's like it's pressurized. These them left footers.
Yeah, bro, it's mad.
They love it. I don't know what it is. They just love doing it.
Yeah. I've not seen.
I think maybe it's just because they always go for the same. Similar to like right footers go for a bit more variety. Right footers might hit it straight down the middle, or they can go left and right. They go top bins, top. Do you know what I'm saying? Whereas left footers either they go top bins, try to go top to their right
or bottom.
Yeah, they pretty much always go to they always go to the right, bro. Yeah, they actually pretty much always try to aim for top right. Like that's why they always sky it because they try aim for top right.
They're trying to go for the cold penalties. Yeah, no, I hear that. Nah, I understand that. But are you with United? Yeah, with the managers, are you excited about the list, like in general?
I'm excited. I'll be excited about Glasner. I'm excited about Xavi. I'll be most excited. Xavi comes in. I'm going to leave it 2 games, and then we're second half of the season. We're doing a title charge. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If we win 2 games, second half of the season, we're doing a title charge.
What did I tell you, by the way, last stream, that we wasn't going to beat Brentford? I did tell you we're not going to beat Brentford.
No, I actually did say 1-1.
Bro, that we are.
I think some of them will be 2-2.
You know, if he beats Sunderland, they still won't sack. Bro, I'll be really. I don't know when they're going to sack. I don't know when they're going to sack.
I think if he doesn't beat Sunderland, my dream is he beats Sunderland and still gets sacked. But I don't know if that'll happen. But I think if he doesn't beat Sunderland, I think they'll pull the plug.
Because after Sunderland, we've got Liverpool, the Scousers, no?
Yeah, we don't have the Scousers. That's why he's got to adapt.
Bro,
I think we've got similar players to what they had. They also wanted Bruno. Us, we got players, similar types of players. Mainu's your Pedro. We don't have a Busquets. We don't have a Busquets, but we do have a DM. All right, he's not Busquets, but
he played Frankie though. We don't have a Frankie player. We don't have a guy who can carry it from defense to midfield to attack. We don't have a ball carrier. Kobe Mainu can do that, but he's better in attacking areas, isn't it? He's better, and Pedri is a better playmaker than Kobe Mainu. Pedri can control a game, whereas with Kobe, I'll say Kobe in the final third, he excels over Pedri. Do you get it? But by the way, Baron, I see your boy Hoyson, mate. Yeah, guy can't jump. Did you get it? I saw that. Did you see the mistakes? He couldn't jump. He's just there watching like this. And he goes like that.
By the way.
Yeah, I saw the goals that you can see that against Atletico Madrid. Yeah.
This is why I rate Will, though. Will is the only logical Real Madrid fan.
They got Baron, though, innit? They got Baron.
Will and Matrix as well. But, bro, the other Real Madrid fans, on YouTube. Yeah.
Now, Pedri is definitely a better passer than Kobe. Miles better passer. Facts. That's a fact. That he's better at controlling. He's better at passing. You can arguably say that Kobe is a better ball striker, but Pedri can score.
No, Will is logical, yeah. Because let me say, because these Madridsters, that was sitting there doing this whole like, if Xavi loses this, Xavi, and I was listening to what we were saying. And he's like, people saying Xavi Alonso out. I can't remember what his exact wording was, but it's true. It's like. They want people that like Sam and all that trying to do this League Gunner gimmick. You can't do that with Real Madrid. Sorry to break. Same with Stream Dave. You can't do that gimmick with Real Madrid because they win all the time. You see what I'm saying? And they want a style of play. That's the one thing that Real Madrid fans have been always complaining about is they have no style of play. Under Ancelotti, they were freestyle football. It takes
but it won them trophies.
What you say?
But it won them trophies.
Yeah, no, but they don't.
My thing is, okay, how about this?
Now they're saying this and they want to start a play.
But with Will, big up to Will. But the thing is, where I understand with it, because let's say that Madrid, they've got their style of play. What happens, Touchline, if they don't win a La Liga or a Champions League? Should he get sacked? Because he should.
Say that again.
If Xabi Alonso's football is better than Carlo on the eye, right? But if he doesn't win either of the majors, is he not done?
No, he's not, because they're not the best team in the world. And they're not the best team in La Liga.
So why sack?
And they wouldn't. If they had Ancelotti still in the job, they wouldn't beat Hansi Flick. They proved that last season. He beat him 4 times out of 4.
Regardless with head-to-head, Carlo Ancelotti, he's still left with a La Liga and he's still left with the Champions League. Do you get me? He's won what, 2 Champions Leagues with Madrid? I'm pretty sure when he came in with Benzema, he still won 2 Champions Leagues and 2 La Ligas. Yeah, Baron, tell me if he has not won 4 trophies since he arrived in 2000. Was it 22 or 21? When did he arrive?
21, 22. That was the season, yeah.
And he won 4 trophies. I mean, sorry, we have to include. I don't know how many Copa del Rey's in it. So Baron can fact check that for me. But I know he won 2 La Ligas and 2 Champions Leagues. That I know, unless I'm wrong. The Champions Leagues one is definitely not wrong because I know Vinny scored back-to-back champs. But with Madrid,
2 Champions Leagues in 3 years, right? 4 years.
Yeah. And I can put money on the line.
My thing was, is
Xavi won't win a Champions League with Madrid.
Yeah, it's true. Like Carlo Ancelotti won a Champions League, won a league. Yeah, when Barcelona was shit.
Still won.
Now they're good. I'm sorry, Real Madrid fans. I'm going to say this when I next speak to Sam and on the stream. You have to just accept Barcelona, right? This current scenario are better than you. You can't change it because there is no manager in this world that will go into that Real Madrid team and make them better than that Barcelona team. Not a manager on the planet. Because if you're saying the best manager in the world is Pep, yeah? Pep, best manager in the world. Pep goes in, he needs a year because he needs to buy players and implement his style. It needs a year. It will always take a year. The reason why Hansi Flick was a smoother transition was because Barcelona already play that type of player. You see, they've always had a style of play. You see what I'm saying? They've implemented it for 20 plus years. You get what I'm saying? That's why it was a bit of a smoother transition than what. Do you get what I mean? Thingy, but we are going to wrap up anyways. La Liga was a one-man race. Exactly. Yeah, you did. Yeah, do you remember that UCL run, 2022?
When they beat Chelsea.
Courtois made about 20 saves in the final. And Benzema scored fucking 2 hat-tricks. Back-to-back hat-tricks.
But still, that's not just like fluke. It's not fluke. It's Carlo's man management. Substitutions. Carlo's underrated, bro. He's one of the best managers ever.
They couldn't do that now. Because they don't have Benzema quality. They don't have Toni Kroos player.
Yeah, but that's because
they don't have Toni Kroos and Benzema, who are their 2 best players. In the 23-24 season, Kroos was their best player. In the 21-22 season, Benzema was their best player. I'm barring them a line.
If Carlo Ancelotti had... Bro, listen, I'll tell you with Madrid, yeah. What made them worse and not balanced is buying Mbappe.
No, it's not. No, but yeah, I don't think it's that. Vinicius Junior.
I'm not having that Vinny thing here because Vinny was cooking before he came, bro. If they bought, listen, I'll be real. If Madrid bought Harry Kane, they're a different team. That's a fact. Different team. Harry Kane stylistically is closer to Benzema and Vinny. And no one would be talking about how bad Vinny's been.
It's not that though. It's not that.
It is, bro.
No, it's not. No, it's not. It's Toni Kroos leaving, bro. It's nothing to do with Mbappe. Mbappe, I could hear that maybe Mbappe and Vinicius don't work in the front three. I probably agree with that. But
and Rodrigo,
Toni Kroos leaving was the reason why they fell off because he was their best player and he was their best midfielder. He was doing what Jude Bellingham couldn't do, control a game, which Jude Bellingham can't do. He was dictating the game. They don't have a midfielder right now that can dictate play. So that's why they've fallen off. But anyways, the midfield is unbalanced. They've got fucking Valverde, Bellingham, and fucking Tuchemeni. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm going to sit here and I'm going to fucking wind them right up, mate, when I speak to them because some of these like just talk shit, bro. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, Will doesn't. You know what I mean? But anyways, they just won 5-0, by the way. So hopefully that'll come a bit of slack because I thought they were going to win 3-1. I thought they were going to struggle. And I think they're going to struggle. The fact
that team is from Kazakhstan, bro.
Yeah, but you know what it is? It's their biggest ever game against ever in the history of their club. Like they're gonna, you know how we've seen it, bro. When we play shit teams in lower divisions, and they're just goofy and they're on us. They're on us. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, because our players come out shocked, but they end up winning 5-0. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, I think Xabi Alonso is gonna do well if they give him a year. And he come out the other day. You know what it was? I swear that I was watching their match reaction. And he come out the other day in the press conference. I swear
Who's this?
Xabi Alonso. I swear down. He come out the other day in the press conference. He goes, "It's a process or something like it takes time." I swear down. Stan was going fucking mental. He was saying stuff like, "Oh, this is not our town, mate." He's like, "All right, it's our town, mate. I want him out. Get him gone just for that, man. Get him gone just for that."
I'm telling you, yeah, Xabi Alonso's a good. I promise you, touchline. Come back to this vid where long term he's not going to be the manager anymore. I promise you.
You don't.
Won't win. No, he's a good manager, but I don't think he's a good fit for Madrid. I think with Madrid,
if they give him a year, if they give him another summer window, he'll be fine. But he has to get to that. And the thing is, if he goes trophyless, their fans might want him out.
Yeah,
but I don't think he will. I think he'll probably win so. But at the end of the day, Barcelona are just better than him.
Yeah, Barca are miles clear.
Is that actually what he said? Is that actually taking the piss? I swear down, he said something like,
no, he did say it.
It takes time. He said something like, "Oh, I can't remember what that wording was. It was fucking hilarious. I swear down, it was fucking hilarious."
Xabi Alonso is, bro. It's that, bro. Them Spanish guys, I'm telling you, them young Spanish guys. I don't that, bro. That's crazy.
No, he's fucking hilarious. I couldn't believe it. I was like, yeah. It's just hilarious, bro. Because I'm looking at it from the perspective of
Because, bro, let's be honest, before we wrap up, Xabi Alonso in finals and in Europe in general, it's not been the greatest, did it? So in the league, he might improve because that's what he did with Leverkusen. He could win the league this season. I still have Barcelona winning it, but it's just like with Xabi, I just look at him and I'm like, bro, Madrid are just like, nah, bro, they need someone who's bigger.
They need more players, bro. They need a dictator in the midfield. But I'm saying, if they want to have 16, the reason why they bought Xabi Alonso in, this is what I'm saying. If they sack him, then I'm looking at Florentino Perez going, why would you bring a manager like that into your club if you weren't willing to give him a bit of time to implement the style he wanted to implement? and he has won 6 out of 7 games. He just got spanked by fucking.
Yeah, but if you watch them though, they've not been. Byron can attest to this, innit? Against like even when they won against Osasuna, Atletico Madrid, I don't think Madrid. Yeah, they've got players who can do something out of nothing. But like back in the day when they had the Bales and the Benzemas and the Ronaldo, bro, they don't have that luxury anymore, which is why they're not dominating in the chat.
They've never been that team anyways. They've just never been that team anyways. They've never been a dominating team apart from Zidane.
No, I'm talking.
Was the only one where I've seen them ever dominate. Zidane was when they were 2016-17. They dominated everyone. They slapped everyone.
That Zidane team, bro. Zidane was amazing, but that team that Zidane had, Isco on the bench, and Bale.
Oh, Isco was starting. That's what I'm saying. And they had Isco, Toni Kroos, and that playing, and that like that type of football. That's why they could play it. Now they got Bellingham, Valverde, and fucking Tchouameni. Like, of course you're not going to be able to pop the ball.
You're saying if they have,
none of them are pressurised at all. None of them are competent on the ball.
I like Gullo, to be fair. I think he's a good player, and I do like him. Big Gullo's a good player.
I'm gonna wrap up anyways. So big up to everyone in the chat. Anyways, I might be doing another live later on. If not, I'll get videos out or whatever. Big up though. We're Tuesday every Tuesday 6:30. What are you saying, bro? Make sure you go subscribe to Arman's channel.
I'm 7. I don't know how many people are in the chat. I think I'm 8 or 7 off.
Only 4, so he's been a pretty dead one to be honest.
Nah, but listen,
maybe it's for Champions League.
Yeah,
next week's international break, lads. So
I'll get him, bro. Get him. I don't mind a bit of international break. Do you get me? But yeah, Armand United TV, we're close to 1.4. I'm gonna start uploading a bit more. You'll see me probably try and hit up touchline in it, and then yeah, bro. Big up for having me on every Tuesday 6:30. Quality stream. Big up. Quality stream.
Sweet, bro. I'm out, people. Peace.
Big up.